What is going on, guys? Rewinds here, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing Boruto episode 244. So this was a interesting episode, I would say, especially if you compare it to last week's, where in 243 it seemed like we were getting more towards some setup stuff and things were slowing down a little bit. But it seems like we're about to be picking up pace again from this episode and onward. So this episode started off with the Funato clan grunts finding out that the bridges leading to the Mist Village were taken down. So their only option then would be to go through the ravine area, which is what the Hidden Leaf Shinobi as well as Kagura and the others wanted as part of their plan. So while they go back and report to Funamushi, we cut over to Buntan, who is now talking to Hebichigo, and she confronts Hebichigo about trying to kill Kagura. So she found out about that, and she is definitely not happy about it, and then she goes on to explain why. And then we get a flashback, a good one at that too, because I feel like the art in this episode was pretty damn good. So the flashback begins, and we see Buntan and Shizuma, and they're in prison. So this must have not been super duper long ago. And Shizuma goes and plans for them to escape. And he's pretty much telling Buntan that everybody else is either not going to be alerted or they're going to be decoys for him and her to escape. But it turns out that he played her too. And she fell for it because she ends up liking Shizuma. And Shizuma played along with that. And he ended up using her as a decoy. And he did this through poisoning her food. So she was the distraction that distracted everybody while he escaped. And I'm sure a few of the other guys played a role as well. And Shizuma ended up escaping. And like I said, great art on this flashback overall too. Definitely made it much more enjoyable to watch. So props to the studio for that. So now Buntan's pretty much telling Hebichigo that her new goal is to kill Shizuma once she's free and pardoned from her prison time. And then she gives Hebichigo a warning that if she tries to betray Kagura again, that she won't hold back to protect him. And she's pretty much, Buntan is pretty much explaining to her how you gotta trust the right people. Shizuma was someone that she thought they could trust because they had like the same whole ideology right at first in that first arc, but she's seeing how he betrayed her, and now she's comparing that to what Kagura is, and Kagura is instead putting faith in them, people that he doesn't have to put faith into, and he's giving them a chance at redemption. So she's making very good points towards Hebichigo for that, because if they decide to just run away right now, pretty much the rest of their lives they're going to be on the run, and that's not really a fun life to live, of course. Then we move on to Denki and Iwabe alerting everyone that some of the Funato clan are approaching the village. So this is the grunts, they're like the scouting team, and that's pretty much what's happening. A big thing that happens next is Kagura releases the curse marks on everyone and on the three swordsmen, and tells them that if he dies, they would have died too. So this is pretty funny in hindsight because Hebichigo tried killing him. So technically, if Hebichigo did kill Kagura a few episodes ago, she would have died herself along with the other two swordsmen. So crazy secret for Kagura to keep. But this is also something that could be said as foreshadowing, maybe. Maybe Kagura will die. I mean, I personally do not think so, but I know some other people believe that. And I mean, I guess there's a small possibility that it could happen, and maybe that's why he removed the whole curse mark thing. But time will tell with that one. And then we go on to this whole scene where Kagura, Kawaki, Boruto, and Mitsuki have to rescue some kids that are in the way of the Funato grunts, like they're in the same direction. And these kids have to be rescued also because one of them pretty much just took Kawaki's headband when he left it on a barrel, I believe. And that's kind of careless on Kawaki's part. I think Kawaki should be more responsible with his headband. But the kid took it, and the kid was wearing it, and that would have definitely gave it away to the Funato clan that there is Leaf Shinobi here waiting to ambush them. So pretty much what happens is they're able to save these kids before the Funato clan get there, so they do not get spotted. The next big thing that happens is these Funato members reach this village, Kagura's home village, and what actually ends up happening is Hebichigo abandons her mission, and that messes up the plan somewhat. Luckily, their plan overall still works out, and the Funato aren't suspicious because the village chief played it off pretty well. But what happens next is now you have another problem to worry about in future episodes where you got to deal with Hebichigo, and at the same time, you also have to deal with this Funato threat. So you're losing numbers in this situation now. So, like I said, the Funato grunts ended up not discovering that the Leaf was waiting to ambush them, and they pretty much went back to Funamushi and told them that everything was clear. Metal Lee actually went after Hebichigo, and he didn't really try fighting her necessarily. He said he was gonna stop her, but then he got one shot by her, and Hebichigo could have killed him, but decided not to, so she let him live, and she said he's gonna die anyway. But something I don't like about that is Metal Lee's getting shafted a lot in this series. I really wish they would allow him to do some big stuff against some more relevant characters. So that kind of sucks that they did him like that, but I think there's going to be a bit of payback down the line. Maybe we'll see another fight like that or something, or maybe Metal Lee will get some type of moment of shine towards the end of the arc, hopefully. But is anyone else disappointed with how they shaft him? Because I feel like there's got to be more people than just me on that. And then pretty much to wrap up the episode, the Funato clan are now on their way, and to deal with Hebichigo and retrieve her, Buntan and Kyoho are sent. And all of them don't have curse marks now, so this is a risky move, but Kagura and Boruto gave them the green light, and they say to trust him, so they just gotta get Hebichigo back, and hopefully convince her that what Kagura is doing is the right way to get herself out of prison and living more of a normal life. But overall, I thought this episode was a solid episode, so I'm going to give it somewhere around a 6 to a 6.5 out of 10. Hopefully next week we can get back in the range of 7 out of 10 episodes. I'm not sure exactly. I did see the preview, and I am interested to see what they do, but we'll find out. But that's going to be it for this review. Let me know what you thought of the episode in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Hope you guys have a good day or night. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.